welcome to Hump Day Hymns here at Trinity St. Andrew's United Church in Renfrew, Ontario. It is our 3,000,007th episode. I have no idea, but it's been over a year. Isn't that awesome? And so today, being that it's that day, no, there's no particular reason for this. No, there's a good reason. I am going to focus on the thrift shop. The thrift shop here at Trinity St. Andrews, because since we're in stage 1.4B of reopening, or is it unlockdown, the thrift shop is open again. Now, the thrift shop here has been great for the community, great for us, and it's been great for me because many people donate old music. And being the music director here at Trinity St. Andrew's United Church in Renfrew, Ontario, generally the people sorting will put when they get donations of music books or whatever, they'll put them in a box and bring them to me and say, "Do you want it?" And then it either goes back into the thrift shop main things, but I don't think music really sells very often because people aren't coming to our thrift shop looking for music, or it goes to the recycling plant. So I'm going to focus on some of the great stuff that I've got. Now, first I'm going to start with piano classics. 90 timeless pieces from the masters. This is in pristine condition, and this is the best kind of music book for the beginning, advanced, whatever pianist who is reading from music, because it's spiral bound. Spiral bound is good because that way it stays open, unlike hardbound, which closes, so you have to put stuff there. Anyway, I won't rant about non-spiral bound music. So I'm just going to pick a couple classical pieces that hopefully I know. I'll do this one. Although this is a Beethoven piece. This is a Beethoven piece that I think if you go shopping for a piano and you play this one, the salespeople in the store will kick you out because they hear it too much. It's just like if you go into a guitar store and start playing the opening riff of Stairway to Heaven, they will switch the power currents on and electrocute you. And it's good that they do that. It's fair. So, but it's here on page 36. Like Peanut specials now and Schroeder on his toy piano. Oh, this is the hard part. So the great thing about classical music books are that they're generally very cheap because this is all public domain stuff, and but you can find some really good stuff and good collections. Like this is fantastic. In 90 pieces, spiral bound. Let's find a couple short ones because we want to get to other things. Oh, this is Edward McDowell. I know nothing about Edward McDowell, except that he was born in 1861 and died in 1908. So yes, he had a short and tragic life. I have no idea. Maybe, I hope he was happy. 'Cause this is quite a beautiful piece. Whoops. Well, I hope you're unfamiliar with that piece because I butchered it. And I apologize to all the fans of Edward McDowell. Maybe I should find something that I know a little better. No, where's the risk in that? Life is all about risk. Okay. So pretty much if you're starting to play piano, it all starts with Bach. Because Bach wrote a gabillion pieces, and a lot of them are really good and really inventive. So this is, you've probably heard this one because lots of piano students play it. It's also been used as the background for vocals. I believe there's a setting of Ave Maria to this tune. So this is the Prelude Number 1 from the Well-Tempered Clavier by Johann Sebastian Bach. He had many children who were also musicians and composers, so I should specify which Bach. I love that piece. And I can see why people want to put a melody or a vocal line or an instrumental line above it. It does seem like this perfect background to something else. I don't feel that way. Not that you need to follow me, but I feel it's kind of perfect on its own, but I can see that. Now, playing that piece reminds me of another piece that's from another book. And what book would that be? That would be Chicago, The Complete Works. Chicago, The Complete Works. Yes, what am I going to pull from the complete works of Chicago? Well, it's got to be, I'm trying, oh my gosh, look at these great 70s haircuts. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at it. That's the bass player. He became like really famous, Peter Cetera. But at this point, I think that's the best he could do for a beard. But anyways, I shouldn't judge. We all had that. This was a good decision. Yeah, you're a furry guy, so you should wear a furry hat. Horn players, they have to do something. So yes, I'm going to play Color My World, because it's got the same sort of thing going on in a different time signature. If you remember this one. Again, this came through the thrift shop. I guess I should sing it. As time goes on, I realize just what you mean to me. And now that you're near, promise your love that I've waited to share, and dreams of our moments together color my world with hope of loving you. And then there's a flute solo. Now, the cool thing that I don't think you'll be able to see this, but Chicago, like this was on, I think, all of their album covers, and that same, would that be called a font? The writing style is on all the titles and all yeah. Chicago. It doesn't have the horn parts written in. That would be a very thick book. Oh, where should we go from there? New organ pops. New organ pops. So this is the thing we've been getting a lot of donations. Surprising. Because remember, I'm going to say it was the early 70s. So for the longest time, it seemed like every house had to have an upright piano. I know Eaton sold. That's where the piano I grew up with, it was purchased from Eaton's. I believe Eaton's was even the distributor for Steinway. But I may be wrong on that. But then somewhere in the 70s, when electronics became better, everybody started getting organs. Remember the Bon Tempi organ? You just pressed a button and go, and it would play for you. And it would have like little lights. So you could play your left hand with that, and you could learn the melody, and you're a whole orchestra. So there were all these books now that came out for organ. So this is pop. So what have we, oh, there's a Chicago song in there, but we won't play that one. No, we're going to play, Why, we're going to play the first song in the book. What is that? It's Could It Be the Magic by Barry Manilow for organ. But I'm not going to play it with the organ. And it gives you the registrations. So yes, this should be played with the lower accompaniment 0088874445. So that's for those organs that had the little, I think they're called drawbars. You draw them out to the numbers, and you put in the numbers, and it made the sound. So. This is me just making it up. This isn't in the book. If I'm playing from the book, it just goes. Oh no, wait, we're into the song now. Now the melody. But no, I'll mic it up. Spirit, move me every time I'm near you, whirling like a cyclone in my mind. Sweet Melissa, soprano in our choir, angel of my lifetime, answer to all answers I can find. Baby, I love you, come into my arms. Let me know the wonder, see, spiral bound of all of you. Baby, I love you now. Now, and hold on fast. Could this be the magic at last? And then it went into an instrumental. Yep. Oh, I'm losing the cover. New Organ Pops. What else should we play from the New Organ Pops? As I said, there's another hit by B.J. Thomas, who did Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. It's Help Me Make It to My Rocking Chair. Neither James or I know that one. So we'll finish with this apparently was a hit for Ray Stevens, who also did Everything is Beautiful. Jesus loved the little children, all the little children of the world. I'm sure in another book I could find that. But then it's Everything is Beautiful in its own way. But I'm going to play this one. Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten in a tree. And I feel I'm clinging to a cloud that can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play. Or it might be the sound of your hello, that music I hear. I get misty the moment you're near. You can say that you're leading me on. I should have checked out the key of this before starting to play it, but it's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you. On my own, would I wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove? I'm too misty and too much in love. I know what you're saying. Boy, that would have sounded so much better on an organ. Sometimes we don't get books, we get sheet music. Because remember, sometimes people buy sheet music. They just want this one song. So maybe they've just seen The Spy Who Loved Me, and oh, I love that theme song. I'm sure my grandson would like to play it. Nobody does it better. Makes me feel sad for the rest. Nobody does it half as good as you. Baby, you're the best. I wasn't looking, but somehow you found me. I tried to hide from your love light, but like heaven above me, the spy who loved me. That's branding. Keeping all my secrets safe tonight. Nobody does it better. Sometimes I wish someone could. Nobody does it quite the way you do. Did you have to be so good? The way that you hold me, whenever you hold me, there's some kind of magic inside you. I'm not making these words up. These are written down. That keeps me from running, but it just keeps coming. How'd you learn to do the things you do? It's a spy train. Nobody does it better. Makes me feel sad for the rest. Nobody does it half as good as you. Baby, 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 you're the best. Nobody does it better. Although it was recorded by Carly Simon, who wrote a lot of songs, this one was written by Marvin Hamlish and Carol Baker Sager. Marvin Hamlish also, has written many songs, a lot of ballads, but he also was the music director for The Sting and used all those great Scott Joplin ragtime songs, so I will always love Marvin Hamlish for that. Where should we go now? There's more organ books. We've got the Robbins All Organ Series, Hits from Hollywood. What hits from Hollywood? This was on just 2 days ago. Somewhere, my love, there will be songs to sing. Although the snow covers the hope of spring, somewhere a hill blossoms in green and gold, and there are dreams, all that your hearts can hold. Someday we'll meet again, my love. Someday, whenever the spring breaks through, you'll come to me out of the long ago. Warm as the wind, soft as the kiss of snow. Till then, my sweet, think of me now and then. Godspeed, my love, till you are mine again. And that was Lara's theme from Dr. Zhivago. I always like this one. Let's see if it's in a good key. This is, of course, a hit for the music by Manos Hadjidakis. What key are we in? Oh, you can kiss me on a Monday, a Monday, a Monday is very, very good. Or you can kiss me on a Tuesday, a Tuesday, a Tuesday. In fact, I wish you would. Or you can kiss me on a Wednesday, a Thursday, a Friday, and Saturday is best. But never, never on a Sunday, a Sunday, a Sunday, 'cause that's my day of rest. There was a movie called Never on Sunday. But of course, we here at Trinity St. Andrew's United Church say there's lots of things you could do on Sunday. 40 of you can come here. 40? More than that. 68 could come to church. We have a very big church. I never saw the movie. I always liked this song. Was The Windmills of Your Mind. Again, it would be so good on a Robbins organ. Never even heard of Robbins organs. Gonna do a couple more, and I haven't even cracked the surface. I've hit 4 books. I have 9 other books that I could have gone through. I'll just show you them. I'll show you the books, but I'm not going to play from them today. I've got the sheet music from My Fair Lady, Lerner and Lowe. The history of rock music. The history of rock music. It's all here, up until about 1979. This book's really good because it has the shocking thing I found in this book, because I did not expect, the first song in the book is I Am Woman by Helen Reddy, which of course was an important song in the history of rock music, but I don't know, if you're going to put the Beatles in there, I might have put them a little before Helen Reddy. But it also has, if you're looking in the alphabetical order in the index, so page 42, you got Son of a Preacher Man. That's a good song. Son of a Preacher Man. And then Spinning Wheel, good Canadian song, David Clayton Thomas, and Blood, Sweat, and Tears. And what's the next one? Oh, actually, just before, in between Son of a Preacher Man and Spinning Wheel, Spiders and Snakes by Jim Stafford. Remember that? I'll just play the chorus, if I can find it. Oh, heck, I gotta do the whole thing now, because it's mostly talking. I remember when Mary Lou said, "You want to walk me home from school?" Well, I said, "Yes, I do." Said, "I don't have to go right home, and I'd kind of like to be alone if you would." I said, "Me too." And so we took a stroll, wound up down by the swimming hole, and she said, "Do what you want to do." Oh, hell. I got silly and found a frog in the water by the hollow log, and I shook at her and said, "This frog's for you." She said, "I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. You fool, you fool. I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me like I want to be loved by you." And it goes on from there. I've already lost the page because I turned away, and we spiral-bound books, people, spiral-bound books. Yeah, spiders and snakes. When the Arrogant Worm started recording, you know, it was songs like Spiders and Snakes and Dead Skunk in the Middle of the Road that gave us hope that maybe one day we could have a top 10 hit. It didn't happen, but we had dreams. Yeah, so no more from the history of rock music. We've got world-famous songs and dances of Latin America, again, for the organ. Another organ book, The Cavalcade of Movie Hits. Cavalcade, a word that doesn't get used enough in church. Cavalcade. I challenge thee, James Murray, to put cavalcade in a sermon. Oh, look at that. I opened the book. I must have James Bond on my mind because I immediately opened to the theme from Goldfinger, which there's no way I can pull off vocally. I believe that was Shirley Bassey, who has a one-of-a-kind voice. Another version of Dr. Zhivago. There's a little crossover. So my last two books that I'm going to do something from the big I Never Promised You a Rose Garden songbook, which has on it a lot of female country singers with really big hair. Lynn Anderson, who did Rose Garden, Loretta Lynn, and Tammy Wynette. Same on the back. Sorry, I was hoping for more big-haired country singers. We just did, Ian and I did Rose Garden just a couple of weeks ago, but I really like this tune, so I'm going to do it again. Sorry. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. Where you take, you gotta give, so love and let live and let go. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. I could promise you things like big diamond rings, but you don't find roses growing on stalks of clover. So you better think it over. Sweet talking, you could make it come true. I would give you the world right now on a silver platter. Oh, what would it matter? So smile for a while and let's be jolly. Love shouldn't be so melancholy. Come along and share the good times while we can. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. When you take, you gotta live to love and let live and let go. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. I could sing you a tune and promise you the moon, but if that's what it takes to hold you, I'd just as soon let you go. But there's one thing I want you to know. Oh, you better look before you leap, still waters run deep, but there won't always be someone there to pull you out. And you know what I'm talking about. So smile for a while and let's be jolly. beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. I love that tune. That's a good tune. Joe South. Joe South. This book also has in it Snowbird. What else we got? Flesh and Blood by Johnny Cash. Coal Miner's Daughter. I don't think I can pull that off. I need a lot more hair. Yeah, we got time. We got time. What about? This is my show. I can pick the time. You don't have to tune in. This is written by Mark James, but he was able to do something that every songwriter in the 60s and 70s wanted. He got a song recorded by Elvis. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe what I say? We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. So with an old friend I know drops to say hello, would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again, asking where I've been, and you can't see the tears I'm crying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds, our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, let our love survive. Ah, dry those tears from your eyes. Oh, let's not let a good thing die. There's gonna be nobody who ever like you. Those were the words Elvis sang, but they're in the book, so I had to sing it. Caught in a trap, can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe what I say? Caught in a trap, can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Caught in a trap, can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Suspicious Minds. Okay, my last song today is going to be, now, when I first looked at this book, I will admit, I laughed. I laughed thinking this was a funny joke. This is the music of George Gershwin made easy for piano. Now, George Gershwin's music is not easy. He plays every note on the piano 4 times in the first 6 bars. Rhapsody in Blue, holy smoke, has it got a lot of notes. And it's fantastic. And most of George Gershwin's stuff, amazing stuff. I had like hit singles. This has got Embraceable You, fascinating rhythm, I Got Rhythm. These are all for easy piano. Here, I'll pull out just to give you what's written down, so that you could, if you're just learning piano. So like I Got Rhythm, is pretty fancy, but this one, the way it's written, is just. I screwed it up, but that's sort of how it's supposed to go. And it's got the words in there, so if you want to sing it. I got rhythm, I got music, I got my man, who could ask for anything more? So I saw the last song in the book was Rhapsody in Blue for easy piano, and I thought, that's crazy. So I'll play it. So here it is. But I will already throw out, I'm really impressed by this arrangement because it is very simple, it's very playable for, just beginner piano players, but it has the notes in it that give it the sound of Rhapsody in Blue, the very bluesy, the very jazzy, the jazzy chords. Like it's got like just. Like that's not a normal sort of church hymn. You don't hear that note in there, but it gives it that jazz sound. So I'll play it. And so yeah, once again, this has been Hump Day Hymns. Next week will be a pre-recorded one, but it'll be brand new. It'll feature Lisa Weber and some of her students. Selections from their year-end had to be a virtual recital, but so we'll have some of that, and I'll be back in a couple weeks. So same time. I've just been watching the old Batman TV series, so it's same bat time, same bat channel, same bat. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah.